Hello dear viewers, and welcome back to our channel, where we explore not just the headlines but the intricate currents shaping the British royal family. Today's story is a fascinating mix of tradition, surprise, rumour, and finally, a glimpse into how the monarchy renews itself from within. It's a journey that began with a decision by King Charles III that seemed both bold and symbolic. Then it twisted through an unexpected delay that set tongues wagging across royal circles worldwide before arriving, just days ago, at a confirmation that cements the future standing of the Prince and Princess of Wales in a very tangible way. So let's unfold this carefully, layer by layer. For centuries, royal warrants have stood as one of the most prestigious marks of trust and endorsement in the United Kingdom. They're not mere decorations. They're the Crown's official seal of approval, granted to businesses that supply goods or services to the royal household, recognizing exceptional quality, reliability, and long-standing ties. Picture the quiet pride of a family-run tailor or a centuries-old silversmith, able to display that phrase, by appointment to His Majesty the King. Or now, in a modern twist, by appointment to their Royal Highnesses the Prince and Princess of Wales. Because yes, that's precisely what this story is about. It all began several weeks ago when news broke that King Charles III had decided to extend the authority to grant royal warrants not only to his heir, Prince William, but also, significantly, to Katherine, the Princess of Wales. Now, it's true that traditionally the Prince of Wales has long held the right to issue these warrants. But including Kate at this point. That raised eyebrows. It was interpreted by many seasoned royal watchers as a powerful endorsement of her increasing prominence, her judgment, and the very central role she's expected to play in the monarchy's future. Headlines gushed about a new chapter, a modernized partnership, the King's trust made visible. The initial reaction was overwhelmingly positive. After all, William and Kate have been steadily stepping into more senior roles, and they represent, in many ways, the forward face of the monarchy. But then came the pause. Just days after the excitement of that announcement, a quiet but jarring update emerged. The formal process to enact this new grantor status for William and Katherine was being delayed. No timeline. No clear reason. And as is always the case with royal mysteries, speculation quickly filled the vacuum. Was there some hidden tension behind palace walls? A policy disagreement? Even, as a few rather excitable tabloids put it, a test of the Wales's readiness? The notion was certainly dramatic. But the truth, as it turns out, is both more intricate and in some ways, even more revealing of how the modern royal machine actually operates. Because just this past Tuesday, clarity arrived at last. A spokesperson for the King issued a crisp formal statement. The Prince and Princess of Wales have now been officially confirmed as grantors of royal warrants. They join King Charles and Queen Camilla in this ancient duty. Prince William's private secretary, Ian Patrick, offered a short but telling quote. Their Royal Highnesses are delighted to be able to recognise and celebrate British industry, creativity, and skills through the granting of warrants. It might sound ceremonial, but within royal circles, that's actually a mission statement. It signals that William and Kate are now empowered to elevate businesses that embody excellence, reinforcing the monarchy's centuries-old role as a champion of national enterprise and craftsmanship. So what really caused that mysterious delay? Some speculative voices tried to spin a narrative of internal tests, implying that William and Kate's new status was somehow hanging in the balance. But respected royal author Robert Jobson provided a far more grounded and entirely believable explanation. According to Jobson, the delay wasn't about the Waleses at all. It was about sheer administrative reality. The transition from Queen Elizabeth II's reign to that of King Charles III is one of the largest bureaucratic undertakings the monarchy has faced in a generation. Think about it. Every patronage, every ceremonial post, every charitable relationship, and yes, every single royal warrant previously issued under the late Queen must be reviewed, reassessed, and reissued under the new sovereign. It's a legal and logistical mountain. And as Jobson put it plainly, we're going through the King and Queen first. You don't just get awarded a royal warrant, there's a lot involved. It takes time. They've had to go through stringent tests. Only once that foundational process was well underway could the system accommodate the expansion to William and Kate. In other words, it wasn't a snub or hesitation. It was simply the inevitable order of succession. The new monarchs first, then the heirs. The final confirmation this week means everything is now in place. William and Kate officially join the ranks of royal grantors. They can begin bestowing these warrants upon businesses that supply their household at Kensington Palace, be it bespoke milliners, discreet tech consultants, or small artisan firms whose work quietly supports the royal lifestyle. And beyond the romance of gilded coats of arms and centuries-old parchment lies something very real, a powerful economic boost. Holding a royal warrant often transforms a business's fortunes. It's a public declaration of trust and excellence that can open global doors. So what does all of this tell us about the future of the monarchy? First, it's another unmistakable sign of how central William and Kate are to the institution's long-term strategy. By placing this ancient yet highly practical power in their hands, King Charles is not just showing personal trust, he's binding them more tightly into the operational fabric of the monarchy. It also reveals how traditions evolve. The royal warrant system might date to the Middle Ages, formalized under Henry VIII, but today it's being reshaped to reflect a family that looks to the next generation. By involving both the Prince and Princess of Wales, it signals a shared partnership at the very top. Interestingly, it also shows how quickly stories can spiral. That short-lived delay sparked everything from dire predictions of family rifts to breathless inside sources whispering about palace intrigue. In the end, it was simply the slow grind of a monumental administrative handover. But if anything, this episode highlights the intense scrutiny William and Kate now operate under. Every procedural hiccup, every ambiguous headline, becomes fodder for public imagination. It's a reality they seem increasingly adept at navigating, with calm statements, steady progression, and careful, dignified acceptance of new responsibilities. In practical terms, this means William and Kate will now each have their own list of warrant holders. They'll be visiting workshops, meeting designers and craftspeople, attending discreet briefings on sustainability and innovation, all part of their new role in actively shaping which British businesses get this mark of regal trust. For many small or heritage firms, it will be Katherine or William's warrant that keeps their legacy thriving into the next generation. That's not just a matter of historical continuity, it's very modern soft power. So as we step back and look at the bigger picture, the initial surprise decision by the king, the mysterious administrative delay that briefly fed rumor columns, and finally, the formal green light that places William and Kate alongside Charles and Camilla in this ancient duty. It all amounts to a quiet but profound evolution. The monarchy is, as ever, a living institution rooted in ritual, yes, but also continuously adapting. And through this process, the Prince and Princess of Wales have taken another firm step toward the heart of the Crown's practical operations. Not merely figureheads, but active custodians of a tradition that tangibly shapes British enterprise. Now we turn it over to you. What do you think of this development? Are you surprised by how much public curiosity even procedural matters of the monarchy generate? And do you see this as a meaningful indication of William and Kate's growing role not just in the symbolism of royalty, but in the economic and cultural stewardship of the UK? We'd love to hear your thoughts, your insights, even your critiques. Please share them in the comments section below. You know we truly enjoy reading your perspectives and fostering a community of thoughtful discussion. If you found this deep dive illuminating, please give us a like. It really helps us reach more viewers who care about the stories beneath the royal headlines. And if you haven't yet, do subscribe and hit that notification bell, so you never miss our next in-depth exploration from the fascinating, often surprising world of the House of Windsor. Thank you so much for watching. We appreciate your loyalty and curiosity more than you know. And we look forward to seeing you again, very soon.